AI is a really big topic right now, and for me, my personal just viewpoint on it is like I want to learn as much as possible. And I also know a lot of students and young people who are also really wanting to learn more. We just went off a training call where we discussed what are the right questions to ask when meeting new people, the power of questions. And Adam has, of course, decided to automate this.
I have the transcript, copied and pasted it into a text file, and now, okay, we can like put the link in here too. I love this. You can make custom GPTs with this. System prompts is really what it is. So if you want to get more in depth with like OpenAI assistants, agents, whatever, this is like the
Mhm.
system prompt on what it is. So this will help create one and like good syntax and all that. So all I'm giving the transcript, telling it there was a meeting done to help prospecting, networking, qualifying people in first meetings. Attach the transcript, analyze it first, and write a system prompt for a new AI system that can talk to further help with this training. Give it that. Kick out a system prompt for me.
Sorry, what's a system prompt?
A system prompt is something you put in. So a custom GPT, like when you go to the custom GPTs, they're basically an OpenAI ChatGPT, but it's also been given a system prompt to tell it what its job is. Think of it like if these are all workers, it's their job description. What are they to do? So as you can see, like even just the way it's set up and the way it's like listed, this has kind of been trained on a whole bunch of GPTs that work very, very efficiently. So like it's taken a lot of the best practices that other system prompts have done to put it in the right way. So I can kind of scribe what I want and then it'll put it into very detailed prompt. And then I'll show you then we can just go over to or I'll go to OpenAI assistant and create a new assistant, and then it'll ask for a system prompt. So we're telling it, how do you differ than just ChatGTP? So what do you do? And then we're just going to copy paste bots to make bots. But I want to make sure analyze text. I also like to tell it what tools it'll have available. Code interpreter.
Should put some quack, quack, quack music in the background.
So what I also figured, this isn't the prompt. I found a way to get around a lot of their limits sometimes. What I'll have it do is if it's
Whoa.
all right, perfect. So I'll take this, copy for the open API. We want give me. Where are the assistants again? Dashboard. There we go. Paste that. And the original transcript.
What's the difference between adding training the GPT through, that custom GPT editor and then the playground?
They're essentially the same. Custom GPTs are offered in its store. So you have to have a GPT Plus membership to create them and edit them. But anyone can create an OpenAI assistant. Well, I mean, you have to have an API key, but this will allow it to be you could use it into more business practice because you can set this up as an API key. Actually, this will have an assistant ID, so there's a lot of things that instead of even giving an OpenAI key, you can give this assistant to, and it'll just talk to this exact assistant versus ChatGPT.
Nice.
No, I think we had some feedback. All right. Ask me a question about the networking meeting. So I think the bot's right. So first try. Let's see how it runs.
We have a founder in, let's say, health tech, and he's working on a cancer project. What questions should I ask to qualify? He
No,
is.
no, sorry. I just realized it ran 569 threads on
He is
that. That's the power of Python. It made 569 different
good.
requests in Python during that. That's sick.
I want to call a founder in health tech and he's working on a cancer project. What questions should I ask to qualify whether he is good for the next stage of calls with the senior team?
All right, here we go. Paste. Boom.
Let's go. Let's see what happens.
So in it's going through the transcript to
Mm.
find the best
Oh,
questions for you to use, and it
wow.
found that like 4 times the what stage is your project currently at as the best question to
Oh,
ask.
that's cool. So it essentially scores it as well.
Yeah, yeah. So it's sourcing that like our transcript. So it's not just making it up on its own. So that's kind of like that's actually kind of a good key thing. So what's the difference between this and ChatGTP? Well, you're giving it you're giving it your flavor, right? Like it
Mm.
has all the information in the world. The more direct you make it, the better. So like you can add your own company documents or belief systems, psychographics, all that type of stuff into this to kind of customize it more for understanding context, your context. I think that's the
Hmm.
biggest thing that's hard for people or AI to do right now is just understanding the context. Definitions. What are people's definitions of what they mean? So when we're asking these questions, it first checks their transcript to see if that question is answered in a relatable fashion. Oh my god, it's ripping.
Woohoo.
All right, here, let's grab this. This is like probably, oh, look at this. Okay, this is like a whole thing you need for the whole meeting. This thing basically just makes your template to like you can bring to your meeting for the whole thing. Look at this.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Like how many training sessions, like especially
Yeah,
bigger companies do, like
that they repeat all the time.
they repeat all the time.
Yeah, so they don't need to repeat all the time if they have an AI, built with it, and Adam is the one to build it. So
So you could
anyone,
even like chat with this bot mid-meeting if you were that ballsy.
yeah,
If you ask 3 of these questions any meeting, it's going to be a great meeting.
yeah, this is really cool.
And oh, it has reflective measures. So when you're done, you can ask yourself these questions and even probably talk to the bot about it and help you improve.
A lot of people are gonna need this as well. Like a lot of people have team trainings all the time.
I think there's a lot of descriptive stuff out there right now for tech people, but a lot of it is so like for the average population, even the early majority of popular like tech enthusiasts, like it's not easy to use or make or create, but we can make it that way.
What do you think are the challenges right now? So, you spent 6 months plus, every single day not sleeping, learning AI and how to build stuff. If you could
Like a
make
year and a half now.
Oh, okay, a year and a half. If you could make the Adam starting off his lives easier when it comes to learning AI, what do you think needs to happen? Or yeah, like what are the
Pet
challenges?
project. Like, what do you hate doing? And see if AI can do it. I got stuck on JavaScript for 2+ weeks because I was missing a dollar sign. If I was in a class or a course or something and I couldn't figure this out, I would quit. But I wanted the outcome. Like, so find an outcome that like you would actually use every day if you could, and figure out how to build it. Find
Mhm.
something online. Find a GitHub project. Like, and then like just it'll help you get to the level you need to be able to use it because you really would like that thing.
If there was like a step-by-step course for someone who's like, literally new to it, what would it include?
AI sim. Okay, like how I got into bot. Like he's a co-founder on a company with me now. Like I saw him on YouTube first. That's how I met him. Is like he was talking about some of the stuff I was interested in. I learned bot press originally from him doing how-to videos on it, and then I just reached out to him and said, "Hey, I'm doing this too. Like, I would love to learn." And like we kept talking, grew closer. Now we're both like certified experts with bot press. Like
That's
it,
amazing.
it just you get so excited about something. Go down a rabbit hole. AI, something you're interested in. Go down a rabbit hole.